Ndị be anyị ekele m unu n'ụbọchị nke taa. Anyị si na ya dịrị ndị Igbo na mma. Dịka o si dị, ihe a bụ Igbo Media ka anyị si wee na-ewetara unu ya bụ nnukwu ozi dị oke mkpa gbasara maka anụ Igbo and Igbo community and ihe debe na Nigeria. Ya bụ ife ka anyị na-ewetara unu na Igbo Media. Dịka isi wee na-esonye anyị, ọ bụ na nke a bụ ụbọchị izizi gị ị na-abịa n'ilu akwụkwọ na Igbo Media. Kabaru ka subscribe and turn on your notification ka you miss any of our updates dịka anyị na-etikwu ya n'iru akwụkwọ kwa mgbe. Dịka o si dị, o nwere ya wetara n'ụbọchị nke taa gbasara maka ka ya bụ ife si ada and gbasara maka ka ya bụ ife si akpọtụ n'ala Igbo. Biko mma achọ ka ige ya bụ ife. Ihe bụ ihe Biafran Chief of Staff bụ Ngozi Orabueze kwuru n'iru akwụkwọ gbasara maka ka o si ada na Finland and gbasara maka Biafran Prime Minister Maazị Simon Ekpa. So igecha ya bụ ife idropụra ife iche n'iru akwụkwọ gbasara maka ihe bụ ife ndị a niile okwu. All right, over to you.
Finland, you cannot stop that. Nobody can stop that. So whether you let him go home, whether you don't let him go home, it makes no difference. This Biafra, that which he seeks, we already got it. We're going to protect our land. We're going to protect our people. Nobody will stop the full restoration and protection of the United States of Biafra. So the expectation is that Finland let our Prime Minister go home this week. But if they believe they have an ulterior motive, which the whole world always is predicting, we will see how that goes. So I'm telling Finland, it's good to let Simon Ekpa go home as quickly as possible. You cannot win this battle against Biafrans. It's a promise. You will never win that. Rather, you will continue to drag your country to the mud. Every single day you hold Simon Ekpa, you drag Finland to the gutter. It's a promise.
Yes, depending on your time zone and your location. This video from Biko Rapo no if make you settle down and watch this particular video. If I have the live broadcast from Dr. Ngozi Orabueze, the speech O make during the USB fundraising and live broadcast they made yesterday, but the 12th day of July 2025. So Oboni man is surrounding me to this particular broadcast. One Burochegi Bianso ki watch this video from beginning to the end. This video. In this particular video, Dr. Ngozi Orabueze we analyze all the situation reports from Maazị Simon Ekpa about all the bail condition and everything that is being discussed to see that Maazị Simon Ekpa ga-apụta nketa nke echi. In this same particular video, Dr. Ngozi Orabueze gbasatara the case of Maazị NNAMDI versus the Nigerian government. A whole lot of things in this particular video. When they send a resounding warning to Elias Gerasolis, Dabiri Nandoti, and then in our work with in the fallback group to sue the USB government and Yama Bromwea. So I can start to learn down. Shorter that video with that I can watch this video from beginning to the end. If I have a full package of her speech and if any name during the USB live broadcast they made yesterday. So settle on down, watch the video. You watch here, you drop on your comments now, opinion again at comment section. This video making windows need the info this particular update. Watch the rest of the video, guys. I will be right back.
Nobody will take away any Biafran and go free. It's all of you, anybody in the world, everyone. You have your citizens, you have your people, either inside Nigeria or inside Biafra. So you cannot take away any Biafran anywhere and go free. So, Tinubu and Christopher Musa, you must let NNAMDI go. The earlier the better. There's no need holding him. Because the reason why you are holding him is because of what we've done, because of the United States of Biafra we've declared. So we already got a sovereign nation. We are going to be protecting our people and our land. So you have no reason to hold him. Whether you leave him, whether you don't leave him, Biafra is here. We must protect it. We also want to use this opportunity to remember our Prime Minister, Simon Ekpa, whom the Finland government, Alexander Stubb, is holding due to the collaboration, economic collaboration Finland has with Nigeria. case has ended, as many of you are aware. September for the judgment. The expectation is that any moment from now, our Prime Minister will be led to go home to his house and wait until Finland delivers their judgment in September. I strongly believe they are going through the bail process and bail procedures. I don't have any official comment yet on the requirements, even though we all have an idea of some of the things flying on social media, but I'm still waiting for those official conditions. And we know that Finland will do the right thing, because what our Prime Minister did or is going to do or will be doing is exactly what millions of Biafrans are doing every single day. Finland, you cannot stop that. Nobody can stop that. So whether you let him go home, whether you don't let him go home, it makes no difference. This Biafra, that which he seeks, we already got it. We're going to protect our land. We're going to protect our people. Nobody will stop the full restoration and protection of the United States of Biafra. So the expectation is that Finland let our Prime Minister go home this week. But if they believe they have an ulterior motive, which the whole world always is predicting, we will see how that goes. So I'm telling Finland, it's good to let Simon Ekpa go home as quickly as possible. You cannot win this battle against Biafrans. It's a promise. You will never win that. Rather, you will continue to drag your country to the mud. Every single day you hold Simon Ekpa, you drag Finland to the gutter. It's a promise. So I wanted to inform our leader, NNAMDI, and our Prime Minister, Simon Ekpa, to be resolute. Any bail condition they bring to you, it is okay. I'm telling you, it is okay. Because it's not going to make any change to what we're doing. I'm telling you. Not one single change. Because the restoration of Biafra is not about an individual. It's not about Simon Ekpa. It's not about NNAMDI. It's about our people. The people that declared their independence in Finland, November 29th, 2024, with all the legal backings to protect our land from foreign invaders like the Nigerian state and the reintegrated terrorists they bring into our land. So it's not about these two individuals. It's not about them. The killings by the Nigerian state goes unabated. It continues as we speak. The massacre of Christians in Nigeria and in Biafran land continues today as we speak, unabated. Nigeria has been declared the most dangerous country in the world for Christians to live. Simon Ekpa didn't cause that. NNAMDI didn't cause that. So holding these individuals makes no sense. Any country in the world that associates with Nigeria and Nigerian politicians will go down. Because Nigeria is a land of the terrorists. The leaders, they reintegrate and rehabilitate known terrorists. And they will bring that to your country. So we Biafrans are encouraging and thanking NNAMDI and our Prime Minister Simon Ekpa. And we're letting you know that that which you seek, we already got. We're going to protect it to the fullest. To the fullest. The delegitimized governors, they will leave Nigeria. Some of them are already dancing in Europe. We also saw the one Soludo. He's already trying to find a way to relocate. We will make them leave our land. They cannot continue those killings of unarmed, innocent Biafrans and get away with it. We will never allow them to continue to do that in the United States of Biafra. So those of you countries that are colluding with the Nigerian state to repress our people, we're asking you to stop and let them go. They've not committed any crime. NNAMDI and Simon Ekpa were just there to protect their people that have been murdered by by the Nigerian state. You, Finland, you will do exactly the same thing. You fought your independence from Russia, and you got it. So, abroad, you all, those that engineer, those independents are called patriots. In Africa, you want to call them villains, right? Not anymore. NNAMDI Kanu and Simon Ekpa, they are patriots, and they need to be allowed to go home peacefully. I want to also use this opportunity to thank our Biafra Defense Forces, our Biafra Liberation Army, for what you do. The United States of Biafra is a sovereign nation. We have the right to establish our military, our police, to defend our land from the reintegrated terrorists hired by the Nigerian state and shipped to the Biafran territory with AK-47 and RPGs. We see that every day. We are the only ones that will defend our land. Nobody will do that for us. Biafrans have risen up to defend their land, and we will do that every single day. We thank our Biafra Liberation Army for what they are doing. In the 40 states of United States of Biafra, we have 40 states. Each state has 15 counties, and we have the district level. We have commanders in all the states and in all the counties, in all the districts, and in all the wards. It is a grassroots movement. These commanders will continue to defend our land from the reintegrated terrorists brought in by the delegitimized governors of the Southeast and South-South, whom Biafrans have voted out of power. They need to leave our land. They must leave Biafra land. They need to leave, or we will make them leave. Any Nigerian security apparatus in Biafra land, either the police or the army or any other security agent or the delegitimized governors or Operation Udogachi or Ebuka Obi or the ESN or the IGBO organization, you must leave our land. We will make you leave. Because these are all the agents of the Nigerian state that are killing Biafrans. All of you, some of you heard when one of the delegitimized governors, Saludo, described 99% of the crimes happening in Biafran as being committed by Biafra. But you know what? What's up this long time ago? What some of you are seeing now is what our NNAMDI Kanu saw years back. That is what Simon Ekpa saw years back. But you know, our happiness is that Biafrans are rising up to confront the evil. This type of evil. It's no longer the job of Dr. Obueze or Simon Ekpa or NNAMDI. No. It's not even the job of the cabinet members. So we're making a lot of progress. Because a lot of Biafrans are rising up to tell that man, what you're saying is wrong. What Saludo is doing is wrong. 2 weeks ago, he sent his militia to kill 11 unarmed Ebonyi State citizens in Obosi. He got the order from Tinubu and Christopher Musa to kill unarmed innocent citizens. They were just in a community meeting. They were all murdered. As we speak, Saludo, I believe, has not said anything about those innocent Biafrans that were murdered. I could be wrong, but he has not said anything. And I've talked with the families of these innocent Biafrans. They've committed no crime. They were not criminals. They were not terrorists. But this delegitimized criminal called Saludo sent his men to kill those innocent Biafrans. This is the one you see. They are killing us privately. They are killing many innocent Christian Biafrans secretly with Tinubu and Christopher Musa. This is just the one that came up openly. That is what these guys do, just to remain in power and to lord it over us and to continue to milk our oil and our mineral resources and sell it out to their partners abroad. Not anymore. Not anymore. So, that is what Saludo said. But you know what? Dear friends, we know the reason why he's doing what he's doing. And we said it, anyone that partners with the terrorist state of Nigerian government will never remain the same again. We, the people of Biafra, will never allow such people to go free or such crime to continue. I'm telling Saludo as we speak, what you are doing is wrong. You are no more allowed. You are no more tolerated. You have no reason to be in Biafra land as we speak. You and the criminal gang you brought into Biafra to be killing our people. And you think you can just waste innocent lives that have mothers, that have fathers, they have children, they have wives, and they have husbands. You think you can just kill them and just let it keep sliding under the rug? Not anymore. Again, Biafrans now are fully aware of who is killing them. Again, it's no longer NNAMDI Kanu, as Tinubu and Christopher Musa are lying to the world. So it's not a NNAMDI Kanu now, right? Neither is it Simon Ekpa. So Biafrans are fully aware who is doing the killing. While the government of Nigeria continue to spread false information to the world that it is in NNAMDI Kanu and Simon Ekpa. So the world is seeing how Tinubu and Christopher Musa and the delegitimized governors, Soludo, Peter Mba and Co., how they are killing innocent Biafran by the minute, bringing in reintegrated Fulani terrorists into Biafra land to kill our people. Again, NNAMDI Kanu is not around, right? Simon Ekpa is not around. So all these killings have been happening since November of 2024 till now. Who is doing the killings? It is the Nigerian state with the delegitimized governors and their politicians that support them. And they are just about 2% of them doing these killings. So Biafrans are the 98%, and we will make them leave our land. They must leave our land. The only security allowed in Biafra land as we speak today is the Biafra Defense Forces and the Biafra Liberation Army. Nothing else. The Air Force and the Navy also included. Any other type of security, any Nigerian police wearing Nigerian police uniform or military or Ebubago or Dogachi in Biafra territory, they are terrorists and they must leave our land because we will protect our new nation. To bring about and talk about those spreading false information in Ghana about Biafrans. Biafrans, we do not occupy anybody's land. We don't conquer people's land. Biafrans are well-bred, innocent citizens. Any country where they find themselves in the world, they submit themselves to the law of the land. So when you have some paid agents of Tinubu and Christopher Musa spreading lies about Biafrans in Ghana, that Biafrans are coming to take over, please do not listen to such misinformation spread by the Nigerian state. They go about everywhere in the world to use misinformation to make the countries where Biafrans are to go against those Biafrans. I'm telling our Ghanaian friends, Biafrans are your two friends. And very soon, Biafrans in your land, we will start going home. It is the terrorist state of Nigeria that have made Biafrans to run away from their homes. And also other indigenous Nigerians that run away from Nigeria across the world. It is the terrorist state of Nigeria, Tinubu and Christopher Musa, that made them run away. Because they bring in, reintegrate terrorists into the Nigerian state. But I'm glad Nigeria is breaking down into those three major areas right now. The Biafrans have already gotten their independence. The Oduduwas, they are going, and the Arawas are going. That is the only thing that will stop the killings. That would be the only thing that will make people to live in a country where they will rise to their highest potential without being mowed down by the reintegrated terrorists reported by Tinubu and Christopher Musa. I also wanted to let any country in the world, any action you met out to Biafrans with the engineering of the Nigerian state, you have your own people inside Biafra land, inside Nigeria. We will go after anybody. If you go after our people in your country, we will go after your people in either inside Nigeria or Biafra land. Then we have that access, we have that power to do that. So do not hunt down innocent Biafrans. They are law-abiding citizens. They already went through enough trauma from the hand of the Nigerian terrorist state. Do not add to their problems. Do not add to their trauma. Anywhere in the world. I also want to warn those delegitimized Southeast and South-South governors that are using the name of our NNAMDI Kanu to be talking about any election. United States of Biafra is a sovereign state. We organize our election in our land. The United States of Biafra must defend our land from foreign invaders from the Nigerian state, representing the Nigerian government. We must protect our land. The United States of Biafra is moving into a well-structured democratic process. Our constitution is in place. We are going to use that as quickly as we situate our country to start conducting our elections in our land. Anybody representing Nigeria state in our land talking about election, we Biafrans, we will make sure that only the election organized by Biafrans will stay in Biafra land and in Biafra territory. So the delegitimized governor, stop using the name of NNAMDI for anything. He don't know you. You don't know him. You all work against him. You all work against Simon Ekpa. You were all part of the plot with the Nigerian state. Just let them alone. Leave their names alone. I want to also use this opportunity to let their friends know that those that are plotting to destabilize the United States of Biafra and Brigi and de facto that we are planted inside us by the Nigerian state, they continue to work every day. But we Biafrans are their end. Some of you may have seen the one called Elias that is acting as, in bracket, as a lobbyist. Those of you Biafran that we are in Finland between November 29th and December the 3rd, you all remember the Eritrean government in exile. And this Elias represented the lobbying firm, Moran Globus represented the lobbying firm for the Eritrean government in exile. But as we speak, either today, you can see the one called Elias posted. They've now switched to another government, in Eritrean government in exile, supporting that government against that Eritrean government in exile that was in Finland with us. That Elias posted it on his website. So those of you Biafrans that are still thinking, is this true? What are they doing? I think with this singular action they've done, you are going to be very, very clear. It's very clear to you that this Elias and the company he represents works against Biafra. And I believe they are part of what happened to our Prime Minister. As that Elias is currently working against that Eritrean government in exile, Badura, whom both of them were in Finland. He was representing him in Finland. Now he switched. The company, they switched now to fact. Because it's about who paid them more. That is it. That's the kind of lobbying they do. The criminal lobbying. Who pays them more? That is who they go for. So obviously, the Nigerian state, working in partnership with some ex-Brigi people whom they've paid, probably may have or may not war them. So the same thing they're doing now to the Eritrean government in exile. The same thing they tried to do for USB, even though some of we called it earlier and cut off the cancer. The same thing the Armenian government they were representing, they've cut them off already. So now know what they do. It is in the open. So we all know that Elias, that's why Elias and Dabiru suing the United States of Biafra, they were suing Simon Ekpa because they think Simon Ekpa will never come out. But you know what? We are here. You will meet us. You will meet the Brigi cabinet, not even Simon Ekpa. We will match you back to back, bumper to bumper. It's a promise.
Even more.
Even more. No matter how you pretend, this Elias Gorasulas, no matter how you pretend, no matter how you plot, no matter how you try to pretend, using some gullible Brigi, some ex-Brigi cabinet members, using them to think you can destroy what we built, is dead on arrival. So continue to do what you're doing as the world continue to open your criminality and what you are doing to work with governments that suppress and deal with innocent citizens. Manakiba, sir. Earlier and Dabiri, in this last race, you both of you will know. You will, and those you work with in the ex-Brigi cabinet, in this last race, you will see what you bargained for or what you never bargained for. But go collect more money from the Nigerian state because the money they gave you, it will not be enough. I want to let the world know that the United States of Biafra is a sovereign state. We have only one government. It's a continuum. Only one government, the United States of Biafra. And in that government, we have the Biafra Republic government in exile. We have the de facto homeland, 3 in 1. Anybody pretending, acting, or as if there's any other thing that exists, those are the criminal paid agents of the Nigerian state that are already failing Yakata in different areas with their agent. Because Biafrans have gone through a lot. So we
ndị be anyị ngwadalụli nne kunu si wene sole na n'ilu akwụkwọ na Igbo media beba si wene wetara onye bụ ozi gịnị ka iwere kwubasịta maka ihe ndị a niile anyị wetara n'ụbọchị nke taa kapara ketụsa ya bụ ozi ka ọdụtụ ụmụnne anyị ndọzọ n'ebe dị iche iche ntị maka ọ sị ọ nụrụ si ma gịnị ya ka ala nwanne ya ngwana ka emesịa na ụmụnne m